Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Blood for Land. Now, this is actually quickly becoming one of my favorite mods, and I think initially in my first ever episode of this, I was just kind of blown away by the uniqueness of the gameplay. Obviously, there are many other games that do similar gameplay, more like RTS, obviously, but nothing really that I can kind of think of that isn't a PvP game that does it in the kind of third-person, first-person style. So that's really cool. The only thing is, obviously it's a little bit rough, but that kind of adds to the charm slightly. And who knows, maybe in future versions we're going to get an even more polished experience. And I very much hope that the mod creator has seen this, because the overwhelming response should hopefully give them some, give them some nice motivation. Anyway, here we go. Now, I'd like to gather rents and taxes from some of my lands. Stallion Pass. There we go. So we're going to gain 2,000 dinars from that, which is fantastic. And now I'm also going to go... let me see now. Let me see if I can remember. You are leaving your hometown. Yes, I am. Can you... There we go. Thank you. I was a little bit worried there for a second. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Lord, because apparently he has... well, a reward for us. Apparently, once you complete one of these missions from one of the people here, then you are then able to, collect a reward, and that's actually really nice. So hopefully we're going to do that. And also, I believe one of you told me that I need a horse, or I need to capture something, or I don't even know. I really need to read that comment again. Anyway, point is, I need to get a horse to be able to gain missions from the stable master, so that's really nice to know, so thank you very much for that. That helps me out quite a bit, and otherwise, I suppose we're just going to speak to Lord Vankerman again. As you can see, there we are, 2,100, and I'm not going to say anything about that right now, because I'd like to actually go over to the lumberjacks again. Where do I have to go for that? I think I can actually just leave Wesfrak, and then I can head back inside, and then I'll be right next to where the lumberjacks are, and then obviously I'm going to, yep, there they are, and then I'm going to do the lumberjack mission again, because apparently the tactics that I used were not precisely correct, because that's the thing. I was just like, what's happening? I was just overwhelmed. So anyway, is there any way I can assist you? Yes, there we go. I will now help you to defeat the Ailmans, and we're going to tell them to hold position here. Maybe around here might be good. Stay in the sort of bottleneck area, and we're going to just get a huge amount of them. And then we're all going to charge at the same time. Hopefully... Wait a minute. I don't really want to get them all shot. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh, no. No. Come on now. Yes. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm probably... Am I going to just tell them to charge in right now? Probably best to charge them in right now. Might make a difference because, well, we're going to overwhelm them quite a lot already right now. So I think that's pretty good. Are we? I think so. Come on, kill him. Well, we're losing quite a few now, but as you can see, I mean, look, we've got quite a number here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Is it? Is it going to be enough? I'm not entirely sure, but I am going to try and shoot. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice headshot. Would not actually kill him, though. Did not actually kill him. That's quite amazing. Okay, headshot. Yep, there's another headshot. Really don't have enough damage to kill any of these with a headshot? I mean, really now. That's a little bit much, isn't it? Oh well. Anyway, let's try and just help them out a little bit here. Yes, we seem to actually be doing a lot better than we were previously. Obviously, we need to be very, very careful about being killed, but it's not looking very good right now, is it? I mean, maybe I need to wait, but even so, the archers are probably going to deal so much damage to us. It's not very good. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if we can... Come on, kill them. Kill them all. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm doing literally 0 damage. Not literally, but still. Almost. Almost 0. Yes, there we go. Okay. So now maybe we can charge in here. Yeah, block that. Or try to block it at least. And I think we're good. I think we're actually good. Isn't this amazing? Are we actually going to do it? It seems like it, but we do need to go upstairs. What is upstairs? Ah, even more. Okay, even more enemies. Oh no! Don't shoot me, please. Thank you. Okay, no. No, okay. Where's my... Ah, there's the lumberjacks. Okay, come on. Come on, lumberjacks. There we go. Yes. Oh, wow. This guy has very heavy armor on. Not very happy to see him. Actually, it doesn't seem like he's able to stand up against us, which is quite nice. There we go. We got a two-handed war axe, and it seems like we did it. There we are. The great Ailman chief is dead. Victory is ours. Okay, so now I can travel to Westfrak and speak to Rodri again. Maybe he's going to give us a reward, another reward. I mean, we've already gained another 2,000. We also gained a two-handed war axe, which is actually really nice. So maybe I'm going to use that instead of our saber. That might be a little bit better. It is obviously going to be a bit slower. Is there any way I can assist you? Thanks to you, Forrest. Everything seems to be going pretty well. I hope the 2,000 dinars was enough for your time. It was all the Ailman's treasure plus some of my own wages. Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, that's very generous of you. Very, very generous. Okay, so it seems like that is all I can do. So maybe what we should do is try and conquer the next sort of stage of things. I am going to head into the hometown here. And I'm thinking, are we going to do the trade or are we going to do something else? I'm actually going to see one of the other options and see what we can do with King Darian here. Okay, so let's have a look. I could use some help running my empire. What do you have to offer? If you return my estates and people to me, we could establish trade rights and I could help you become quite powerful. Okay, so that's the trade option. Yeah, okay. And the levies are actually reasonable, apparently, because the levies can spawn initially. So, even so, I kind of like the taxes. I quite like the taxes that we're gaining from him and his lands, because gaining 2,000 per something, I don't even know when we are gaining them, to be honest. I mean, do we just gain them every time we enter our town? Or is it every time we partake in a battle or something like that? I actually don't know. But let's just see. Yes, we must wait for their return. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. So, I guess we are going to conquer new lands? Shall we try and do that? Wait, let me just go into my inventory really fast. Balanced two-handed war axe. That is insane. Look at how good that is. That's absolutely amazing. And there we go. We've changed our weapons. Very nice. Okay, so let's conquer some new lands, shall we? Shall we try and take the Khan's fortress? Let's try it. Okay, you enter Khan's land and witness his mighty fortress with your own eyes. Oh, how great it would be to live in his place. It will be extremely difficult to siege such a fort, and will require a large army, and with Khan's horse archers spread throughout the land, you feel it needful to change your strategy. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be difficult. So, let's see what I can do here. Let's get our economy going relatively quickly, and then we'll try our very best. So, hopefully that's all going to increase reasonably fast, and we do need a bunch of wood, so maybe I could... Should I try chopping down something? Well, this is our base right here. Don't really need to chop that down, thank you very much. No, that would be pretty terrible. So, let's see. Are we... Well, I'm going to build a barracks so we can upgrade our axemen. Well, we already seem to be absolutely slaughtering most of the Khan's forces, and as you can see, there was actually one of his mounted units already, and there's another one. Kill him. Ah, no. We're not able to do that very easily. Oh, unless he makes a huge error like he just did. Oh, that was fantastic of him. Very, very good job. So, yes, otherwise, I'm very much enjoying this two-handed axe. It's actually very, very powerful, and we're trying right now to wait until our food has advanced to about 600, so I can advance to the Iron Age and we can actually get our advanced economy going almost immediately. That would be really nice. So I guess I'm just going to wait for that. I'm going to try and defend my base with just axemen for now, and yeah, we're almost there. Alright, well, we have actually constructed everything that we require now, I believe, and I think that means we can start advancing against the enemy. Now, this is actually rather amusing because obviously beforehand I would just, like, you know, charge in with everyone and we'd be fighting basically at his base already, but I decided maybe to take a little bit of a more cautious tactic this time. Not entirely sure if it's more effective. It probably is in the long run, but I kind of like doing it the other way because obviously it's kind of a bit more chaotic and a little bit more fun, but well, let's just see how that goes, because obviously we are going to need to upgrade a couple here, and I think we're just going to go, I'd love to get some more Frisian Knights, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of caravans. Oh, I can't really do that, can I? Look at that. Can't really do that because it's 50 gold each one. That's really expensive. But, well, what can you do? I think we're probably just going to get some bowmen here because we're going to need some. Also some hoplites. I think we'll go for some of those. And then we'll get some composite bowmen too. There we go. Let's get as many of those as we can get. And, I think that might be it. I think I'm going to build a temple, of course. And then we're going to try and get some caravans, because apparently they give you a lot more gold. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is, but apparently they do. And let's get some more hoplites as well. There we go. Okay, I think that is fine. No, and I don't think I can take anything else apart from one barbarian mercenary or anything. So, yeah, I suppose it's as good a time as any just to charge straight on in here. Now, of course, our bowmen are going to be extremely good against the enemy's bowmen, because they do have pretty devastating and deadly line of them, as you can see over there. So I'm a little bit worried about dealing with these, considering I don't have a shield, so that's going to be fun, isn't it? Just charging straight on into the archers. But as you can see, I actually destroy these guys. Now, do bear in mind that it seems like the text box has disappeared because we spammed way too much with all of our recruits. So yes, hopefully that will return soon so we can actually see the progress of our weapon proficiency, because obviously our two-handed weapons are very, very low right now. So yeah, I'd like to see how much we've actually gained, because I think I started with about 18 or 20 in two-handed, so it's going to be pretty amusing to see how much that's actually going to increase by. Now obviously we do have a couple of hoplites with their shields, and that, oh yeah, that was close. But yeah, I thought to myself, oh, they're all going to survive. They're all going to survive all the way to all the archers. But no, it was a little bit unlucky for that guy to get taken out right at the end there. I thought he was about to make it all the way, but seems not. Okay, so while we're doing this, as you can see, all of our people are just gaining so much here. So let's get some caravans here. Gonna try and get some caravans, and then we'll get some more hoplites. They're gonna come in as well. Is there anything that I can build purely out of wood? No. Of course. Can't really build treants, can I? No, it's not gonna happen. But if only, that would be nice. That would be very, very nice. Okay, so let's just take out these guys. Try and push our advantage home, and yep, there we go. No, you're not going to attack me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so do we have our other people? Yeah, they're coming. Are they actually coming? There seems to be a bunch of them just running off somewhere. Not entirely sure where they're going, but I suppose... Oh, Velvet Gathered. There you go. See, now that's exactly what I mean. Thank you very much for letting me know about the caravans actually doing that. I had no idea that there was additional, shall we say, trade routes? Yeah, it reminds me of Age of Empires, certainly. But yeah, I did not know that there were trade routes in the game, and obviously that gives us a little bit more gold production. As you can see, we did have 10, now we have 16, so that's pretty nice. So let's just try and slaughter all that we can here. I think that's the leader. Yep, there it is. The Great Khan has been injured, and I think we have to kill this now. Yes, we have to kill this door here. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, because this door is going to take a long, long time. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of Templars, are we? I don't know. Let's get some more caravans, actually, because more gold production would be very, very useful. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to continue killing these, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to continue killing all of these. Try and make sure that everything is good. And maybe... Oh, wow, we really need some more bowmen, don't we? Let's get some more bowmen. What is the most expensive thing with wood here? It seems like the composite bowmen are the most expensive, so I suppose I am doing the right thing about spending that at least. And this is going to take a long time, isn't it? Yeah, it is going to take a long time, but what can you do? It's just one of those things. Because obviously we're going to need to defend as best we can. And shall we get some more caravans? Let's get some more caravans. They're going to just... They go off over here, by the way. That's why I was like, oh, what are our units doing? But they're actually doing exactly what are required from them. So that's good, I guess. Well, it seems like we have been overwhelmed by the huge amounts of I don't even know what they are. Peon of Khan? No, Khan skirmishers, actually. Ah, yes, Khan skirmishers. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to be spawning myself as a Templar here, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have much more in the way of armor than I currently do. And then we're just going to go for a bunch of composite bowmen. And we're also going to then go for some hoplites, but I'm just going to wait until we get a little bit more food there, because I personally feel like the composite bowmen are going to really help us. Well, so far, the composite bowman strategy is actually paying off dividends here. Obviously, just as one of our composite bowmen dies. Wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. There were a bunch of cavalry coming towards us, but we absolutely destroyed them. They literally were not even able to get to us because the archers were just dealing so much damage, and they were able to kill the horses very, very quickly, and obviously then headshot the enemies. So, yeah, as you can see, we're absolutely rolling in it. I'm going to get some more caravans, actually. I think I can get some more caravans, can I? I mean, look, I have so many, actually, right now, so... Is that actually helping us? I don't even know. Is it? Well, if it is, then that's great. If it isn't, then, well, it doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. But the gold is very, very useful. Please don't let me get shot by this guy. That would not be nice. Can I please kill him? There we go. Okay, yes. So, now, let's get our archers over here, I think. We're just going to put them basically on the hill here. Oh, my. Yeah, there's a bunch of cavalry coming towards us, but hopefully we'll be able to demonstrate how effective the composite bowmen actually are, because if I stand out here and I actually just yes, okay, of course, exactly when I need them to actually be effective, now they're not. That's exactly what happens to me every single time. I should have probably got some Frisian knights by now, shouldn't I? Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. Well, anyway, the point is that initially they were really good, and they actually survived amazingly well, and we killed absolutely everyone in that enemy's wave. But apparently now they're just like, oh no, we're back to being useless. So yes, good work. Alright, well, look at this. It actually seems like the enemy is attempting to assault our velvet factories, aka our caravans, and as you can see, they're actually doing a pretty reasonable job at it. They're actually killing some of our caravans. Not very nice of them, is it? No, not very nice at all, but now, as you can see, I have recruited a couple of Frisian knights, and they are absolutely insane. They're doing a really, really good job. As we all know, the Frisian knights are very powerful, and I'm very pleased to have them on board once again. They're making things a whole lot easier. Let's try and get a couple more here. There we go. Yes, and probably want to go for some more hoplites as well. Let's get some more of those, and a little bit more bowmen as well. And then we're going to see what we can do here. Now, what I'd like to do is probably put the composite bowmen on this hill over here, because that will prevent the enemy's marksmen from actually getting on top of this. And yeah, that's going to be a lot easier for us to maintain control of the area. Obviously, I don't really have that much in the way of archers anymore, but I'm going to probably put them a little bit closer as well, because we need them to be a little bit effective, don't we? So otherwise, yeah, otherwise we just need to make sure that we get there now. And that's going to be relatively easy, because obviously the Frisian knights are going to be very powerful. The caravans are still going back and forth, and that's the reason why we have such an insane amount of gold income. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we are absolutely fine now. Obviously they are going to continue spawning more powerful waves over and over, and well, we're just going to have to do our very best here. But yes, as you can see, it's actually really difficult to yeah, it's very difficult to get sort of an upper hand against the Khan himself, because he does have that huge two-handed saber type thing, so it's kind of annoying to fight against. But there we go. He has now been taken out once again. Look at all of our Frisian knights. They're absolutely insane. Okay, so let's see if we can start to deal some damage again. Now, of course, our hoplites are coming in as well. I'm actually just going to get some more composite bowmen, because they're all going to run to where I told them to run to. And hopefully they're going to hold position there and just rain down death and destruction upon our enemies. I'm just going to hit this for a little bit. Well, one thing's for sure, our army is absolutely amazing right now, and we have a very, very high rate of survival, because as you can see, look at our composite bowmen all the way over there. If I die now, that's going to be really disappointing, so let's hopefully not have that happen. But otherwise, as you can see, I do have a bunch of Templar here, because obviously they are just amazing against structures. And there it is, the castle has fallen. Oh, wow, I actually didn't expect it to absolutely destroy itself. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, so yeah, anyway, that was fantastic. We really had everything on lockdown right there because we had the composite bowmen on the hill behind us. Any kind of spawns that would happen and that would try to attack us in the back, their shields would then be absolutely useless because they would be pointing them towards us and not towards the archers, and then the archers would just kill them instantly. And then, of course, the Khan would come in and he would try and do his thing, but our hoplites would very easily take care of him, and otherwise the Frisian knights were just bashing away at the castle, and that eventually meant that we could win, of course. So, let's visit our hometown once again. We're going to head in and see whether the Khan is in our stables, or, in other words, our prison. And I think he's probably going to be there, isn't he? He's going to be on the other side. Is he? Yep, there he is. There he is. Okay, so what is he actually going to give us? Does he give us the same thing? I find your horse archers extremely useful in battle. Could I hire some? My horse archers not only train from their youth, they also serve me without question. They will not fight for you. Ah, surely you have some mercenaries I could hire. Alright, okay, yes, apparently that. If I release you, what can you do for me? Oh. I will not help you. You will release me or suffer the wrath of my gathering army. Okay, so maybe there's... that's kind of cool, actually. It's really cool that they have different personalities, because that means, you know, a little bit more diversity. It's going to make things more interesting as time goes on, because then you're going to have more difficult choices to make as well, because King Darian, our first prisoner, is actually quite agreeable. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so there we go. We have collected taxes from there, and I see. Okay, so we're going to need to get the taxes from Stallion's Pass next time. So I thank you very much for watching and the support on this series. Very much appreciated, and I will see you next time.